Misty here. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I have my April update for That's Expensive. This was a project created by me back in 2020. The first year I did it on my own with several people here on YouTube and on Instagram. And then last year, Jessica asked if we could make it a Fantastic Ladies collab, and we did, but you do not have to be a Fantastic Lady to jump on this one. We started December 28th. I never remember. Yeah, we started on December 28th, 2022, and we'll go through December 27th, 2023. I think that's correct. Don't quote me. Anywho, the whole point of this project was to work on things that we save for special occasions, or it's the most expensive whatever is in your collection. So that might be, very luxury like Tom Ford, etc. for some people, or like for me, like XX Revolution is kind of expensive. So it's completely up to you. It's 8 to 10 products, rolling or not rolling, you set your own goals. I do try to leave my projects fairly open-ended because not everybody pans in the same way. And if you missed it, I announced that I'm going to be starting a makeup revolution based painting project in June. So I'll do a video about that. Maybe I'll do it today and post it at some point. But yeah, so I created That's Expensive. I created Color Pan. I created At the Hop, Get Baked, and now this Painting Revolution one. So yeah, but I try to leave them all open-ended because, again, we don't all paint the same way. So I do have one empty, and that is this. I've been working on a Grande Brow serum. I love this. I've mentioned before that this is literally grown back my 90s brows. So I am working on another one from 100 Colorful Empties, but this one is done, and I really do enjoy it. It's a really nice formula. I do use it on my brows and my lashes, and I don't track usage on skincare, so I don't know. I used it for about, well, this started in December, and I used it until the first of the month. So what's that, four months, kind of, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, that was into finish, and I finished it. Next, we have the Cargo Eyeliner. This is in the shade Wine Plum. This is where we started, and this is where we are right now. So hold on, I always forget to do that. So I have used that 11 times since the last update for a total of 13. It is what's in my waterline and in my tight line today. It's a really pretty pencil. I can't remember which one. I'm painting 3 of these. One of them I got I had sharpened it, and I got a little piece of wood in my eye, and I was like, oh dude. But this one, I haven't had that issue, knock on wood. So goal is to finish it. This ends in December. I think I can. Next, I brought in my XX Revolution bronzer with the Gold to Hit Pan. I have used this 27 times, and I have not hit pan. It barely looks like I've used it at all. I have used this every flippin' day. Now, this may roll into that Painting Revolution, because once I hit pan, it's going to roll out of this. But this has started to come away from the sides. Like, I could turn it if I wanted to. And to me, that means it's starting to dry out, and I don't want this to go to waste. So this will probably roll into that project to finish, but I gotta hit pan on it first, or the bottom of the jar. I mean, it's very, very thin. I figured I would have done that by now, but nope. Nope. Not just nope, but nope. Nope. Okay, next we have the Laura Geller primer. So I've used this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 times, and then I stopped tracking because I'm not using this as a primer. I'm using this as skincare. So, and I'm doing it when I'm not wearing makeup, because this is the Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer. This is Hydrate, and this is where we are. I've got it in a toothpaste squeezer. So we won't track usage anymore. We'll just track where it is. It may be finished next update. This does not play well under any makeup. And I don't really understand it. I've tried it on its own. I've tried to layer it. I have tried 3 or 4 different foundations on top of it. It never looks good, ever. My base never looks good. So I've just started using this kind of, like I said, as a moisturizer or something under moisturizer, like a double moisturizer, which I don't think you really need to do, but I've done it sometime. So this is no longer being used as intended, but I am going to finish it up. So it's a bummer, but it is what it is. And once I finish these primers that I have, I think going forward, I'll buy like an illuminating primer, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens to my pores because they're tending to get a little bit bigger than I appreciate. So that's in the finish, and I hope I will have that done pretty soon. Next, I made a Franken blush. This is Tarte Frosé NARS Orgasm. Was it just those 2? I thought there were 3, but I don't remember. My goal is just to hit paint on this. This one up here doesn't count because it cracked a little bit. So as of the last update, I had used this 20 times for a grand total of 32 times, and I still haven't hit bin. I am getting a pretty good dip. I need to make sure to take a picture of that. I'm getting a pretty good dip, but yeah, it's beautiful. It's what I have on today. I mean, it's Tarte Frosé and NARS Orgasm. They're basically close to the same thing, but it's really, really pretty. I mean, it's hard to see, but I love it. It's a really pretty blush. So yeah, that might end up being into finish. It may take me 3 years, but we'll see what happens. So yeah. All right, moving on. The NARS foundation, I did start that, but here's the thing, you guys, and you have to let me know if you want to see this. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. It's April, so I can buy whatever I want. We had this conversation. So I've already said that these 2 are almost a spot-on dupe for each other. They have a threesome, a throuple. We have a throuple. This is the Haus Labs foundation. I picked this up off of Mercari because I didn't want to spend full price on a foundation I wasn't sure if I would love or not. You guys, they all 3, I feel like they're all the same formula. I need to look up their ingredients, but I sent Jessica a video and a picture of me wearing this foundation, just foundation, nothing underneath it. And I was glowing to the gods. It was so glowy, like almost a little too glowy. This is the Haus Labs foundation. On skincare. I don't have primer on or nothing. This is really reminding me of the NARS Radiant, blah, 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 blah. Light reflecting, not radiant. This is very, very glowy. Look at me after powder. This is after powder. But it sits beautiful on the skin. But it literally reminds me of the NARS Light Reflecting. So today is the first day I have this on. I topped it with a ColourPop concealer that I'm trying to finish, so you can't really see. But it's a beautiful foundation. I mean, I paid... well, I got 20% off of that. I mean, that's my very first like high-end foundation, because before that I'd picked up a couple from Tarte, but I don't consider Tarte and NARS on the same. Maybe they are, I don't know. Anyway, if you want to see me test all 3 of these against each other and do like a foundation battle, let me know. I mean, I'm not a review channel, but if I can save you some coin, I'll do my best. So first use and the finish. So last but not least, I brought in this. This is the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. So if you didn't know, you guys know I like to keep you updated. Huda Beauty she stepped in some shit. I'm not gonna lie. So apparently she does reaction videos to people who put their makeup on the internet. There is a young, I lost my train of thought. A small influencer who shared a TikTok and a reel of her using color corrector on her face rather than foundation. And she did a beautiful job. But she, you know, she is darker complected. And I believe her and Huda are the same either ethnicity or race. I can't remember. So anyway, but she didn't use an obsessive amount. She used a good amount. It looked really pretty on her skin. And she was really, because people had asked her to do it, and so she did. So Huda's team reaches out and says, hey, whatever, we love your video. Would it be okay if we stitched it or whatever you do on the TikToks? And she's like, yeah, that's great. Because hello, it's Huda Beauty. She has millions of subscribers. So rather than like reacting to this video and going, oh, you know, this is such a cool technique. Look, you know, that's really great color theory. Huda went on to say, you do not need this much color corrector. Like, she was so flippant. And so it just gave off mean girl energy. And so the creator called her out. Was like, next time you want to use my video to bash me, would you please let me know that that's what's going to happen? And Huda, like, she wanted her to do apology video. So Huda did this video where she's like, she wanted me to apologize. I believe she's deleted that. And a lot of people aren't seeing the issue. The issue is you have a small creator. I mean, I think she has under 50,000 followers. She may have gotten some more because a lot of people were pissed off at Huda for doing this. She did a technique where she shared how she cancels out, you know, her darker places, her more orangey place. Like, she did a beautiful job. It's a beautiful job. And Huda was critiquing her about it. But Huda did the Meredith Duxbury challenge where you literally use 12 pumps of foundation on your face and called that beautiful and a fun challenge. So you call out a small creator who is not using nearly as much product as this Meredith does. And that was my issue. It's like, if she was a bigger creator, she wouldn't have done that. She wouldn't have said anything to that. And now it was also disheartening because, like I said, her and Huda are either the same race, ethnicity, I don't remember, but it was just bullshit. So another brand behaving badly, imagine that. Now, Huda did apologize. We'll see what she does going forward. I don't buy a lot from Huda. I have palettes. Danny gifted me this one for Christmas a couple of years ago, and I picked up some other palettes on Mercari. So I am not giving her a whole bunch of money, but I just want you to be informed where you put your money. And I know a lot of people don't care and they'll buy whatever they want to buy. Okay, that's fine. And I am not gatekeeping that. I just want to let you know so you're an informed consumer. So yeah, so Huda was a biche when she didn't need to be a biche. And it was just, I can't even imagine. Can you imagine having this huge brand reach out to you and be like, hey, because it said, we really loved your video. And then she went on to trash it. I just can't even imagine how awful that creator felt. I'll try to remember to have her link down below if I can find her. Or I'll link somebody else's video about it. But I just can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine just that level of disappointment, because here is somebody that, you know, has a similar background to you, a similar face to you, and she bashed you. And it makes me sick to my stomach. I hate it. So yeah, so I am recognizing that Huda was a biche. And like I said, I don't buy a lot from her. We'll see what happens with her Christmas palette, because I didn't like the last one, the empowered one, so I didn't get it. Okay, so moving on. When we started this project, I picked 6 shades, and I said I was going to work on them. So out of the 6 shades, I have hit 4 pans. 2 of them were before. I used those on my brows. I'm going to hold up a picture so you can see the ones I've hit pan in. So let's start with the top row. All the way to the right, we have Mesmerizing? No, Moon Magic. Moon Magic is a really deep, dark, sultry, bluey purple. It's so pretty. I used that 13 times to hit pan. These are pretty malleable shimmers. Beside that, I have the shade Joy. Oh, Joy was not part of this, wait, okay, no, I messed up. That's Empowered. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. No, it's still 13. So Empowered was 13, and that is that dark, pretty matte. Beside that is Joy. Now, Joy wasn't initially in this project, but I'm going to go ahead and bring in the rest of the shades in this palette to hit pan on. So I used that shade 4 times to hit pan. On the next row, that first kind of pinky purpley matte is the shade Cherished. As of the last update, I've used that 8 times. Next, that last matte at the end is the shade Happiness, and I have used that 4 times since the last update for a total of 10. That's what's in my kind of crease and a little bit above today. I also used Makeup Just for Fun's Odin's Eye collab. So good. Okay, next row. I don't think I have Gratitude down. I'm going to have to go through this list because it should be 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh no, I'm missing 4. So maybe I wasn't going to bring in all of them. I don't know. I'm working on shades in this palette. Listen, I have a headache the size of Montana because of this stupid sinus infection. So I'm doing the best I can. Okay, so initially when I started this project, I was like, I'm not going to do it rolling this year. But I changed my mind. So I am bringing in 3 things. The first I'm bringing in is this. This is the Too Faced Natural Face Palette. This is so good. So good. You guys know how I feel about Too Faced, although Jared and his husband are no longer affiliated. So we'll see if those blushes have been, like those little round blushes have been on my radar, but I ended up picking up a couple from Sephora, and we'll talk about that later. So my goal with this palette is to hit pan in one of these shades. It may be Pink Wink, which is this blush, or it may be one of these highlighters. So this still smells overwhelmingly like chocolate, and that is not a smell that I enjoy. So there are the 3 swatched. I need to swatch this. I need to swatch this next to that. What is that called? Misty, Brain. That Franken blush. Hold on, let's do that so I can make sure I'm not trying to pan the same exact thing. That would be dumb. It's happened before. Okay, so this is the Franken blush. That's the Franken blush. We're going to use a separate finger to swatch this one. It's like hot as balls in here today. I think I have a fever. Here's the other one. There's just enough of a difference. But this one may compete with the one in Color Pan. I don't know. I'll pick one of those shades and try to hit pan. I don't know. I'll mark uses. I mentioned in Color Pan that I'm actually not panning a powder shade for a blush other than this Franken blush. So you may see me bring some in other projects. So this is in to hit pan in one shade. I will take pictures. You know how I do. Next, I'm going to bring in a couple of perfumes. The first one is this. This is the Carolyn Herrera. I don't remember. I got a trio of the Good Girl perfumes. The small size that Ulta has. I don't remember which one this one is, but I hate it. But my goal is to finish it. You can see where we are. Am I going to mark this? Hold on. I don't care for this one. Good Girl, very Good Girl Glam, or Good Girl Glam is the one that I prefer, but I went with the stinkiest one first. So goal is to finish that. I don't know when that will happen. This is a little aerator, I think is what you call them. I got off Amazon. Yeah. And then you're like, Misty, why did you spray it if you hate it? Because I'm trying to use it up. All All right, the next one I'm bringing in is this. This is the K.I. perfume sampler. This is the Discovery set. And it comes with 2, 4, 6, 8 perfumes samples. This was before she released Pistachio, I believe. So I have finished one. My goal is to finish the rest of them. And I am putting a little in or yay. Yes, in or yes. So I panned Love Fest. I did not care for that. Eden, I really, really like. I'm currently working on Invite Only. I don't know about that. The problem with these is they all have a very... There's a musk that they're using that I just don't vibe with. And I don't find that it's in the Eden. So Love Fest is Burning Cherry, Raspberry, Praline, Palo Santo, something. Oh, Patchouli. Ugh. Eden is Juicy Red Apple, Wild Berries, Jasmine, Lychee, Vanilla Flower, Sensual Musk. That one's really good. Invite Only is Black Cherry, Honey de Provence, Tobacco Leaf, Amber... Wait, no, I do like that one. Sorry. And then there's the rest of them. So I'm keeping track of which ones I like and which ones I don't like. And we'll probably try to get a bottle of Eden for my Christmas present, because I bought a full-size bottle of Organza by Givenchy. I bought a 3-ounce bottle of Floral from Coach. I bought a 3-ounce bottle of the Ellis Brooklyn Sweet perfume. I bought a full-size bottle of the DKNY Be Delicious. What is Be Delicious? It's the flower one. I don't remember what it's called. And then I bought a full-size bottle of Versace Yellow Diamond. So in my defense, I went to fragrance.net, I think it's what it's called. And for the price I was going to spend at Ulta for one bottle of perfume, I was able to get 3 from them. So for me, it canceled itself out. And then I mentioned I was going to do a haul, but I've just decided not to, because I've bought a shit ton of stuff and it would just take me forever and I just don't want to. But the last time I bought full-size perfume other than those 2 from Dossier was like 2019. And that was right before my surgery. I picked up an Amazing Grace set that had the perfume, it had a bubble bath, like the 3-in-1, and then it had a lotion. And I wanted something that I could use in the hospital while bathing after surgery. So, yeah. To recap, Huda Booty was a biche, but I'm going to try to pan every shade in this palette. I had 17, but I've worked on 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 pans out of 17, so I have 12 more to go. I'll continue to track usage, take photos, etc. So my goal by December is to have a pan in every one of these shades, minus that gooey one. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. I haven't decided. So yeah. Once I hit pan in this, I am going to move it out. We'll see if that happens. I got, perfume that I want to finish. I am going to try to hit pan in that Too Faced palette, and then finish the Laura Geller, and then work on my NARS foundation. And like I said, if you want to see, a triple take of those 3 compared on my face, let me know. I'd be happy to film that. So yeah, that's it. A lot. So if you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Like I said, you don't have to be a Fantastic Lady to join. Just use the hashtag here and over on Instagram. But if you'd like to join, feel free. There is a sign-up sheet in the description box down below, and then a master list of participants, but most people are using the hashtag, so feel free. This goes, like I said, I believe it's December 27th, and I'm going to keep bringing it back until I don't own any expensive stuff. But the way my tastes have changed, I don't know that that's ever gonna happen. So yeah, anyway friends, I hope you have a good day, night, week, wherever you are. I love your faces. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.